Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Blackshirt, your host, and this is Fallout New Vegas. On our last episode, we were essentially born. We created our character and we stepped out into the wastelands to make our choices. So let's go about town and make them. In this episode, we will be talking to Sunny Smiles as suggested by Doc Mitchell and learning how to survive in the wastes. From there, we'll be exploring the town and seeing what kind of trouble we can get into and what kind of trouble we can see what other people are getting into. Here we see the Goodsprings General Store and we see the Prospector Saloon. This is where they suggested we should go. Prospector Saloon, by the way, is a reference to real-life locations. Many of the locations here in Fallout New Vegas are references to real-life locations. I will not link to them because you should do your own work when you do certain things. For example, don't expect me to spoon feed you every single thing. I'm not going to. And I am lazy. By the way, if you haven't noticed or seen, the draw distance is insane that I have set up here. You have no idea. So we come over here to the Prospector Saloon. We encounter our first NPC besides Doc Mitchell. Easy Pete. What's going on, Easy Pete?
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Nah, man, what can I do for you, son? No, but seriously though, why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Like Miner 49er, like digging for gold, like, you know what I mean? Like prospecting and all that. Yeah? You're looking at me with a blank stare.
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Is that right? You ever find anything good?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. You're lucky you got that old, man. Alright, man. Hey, what do you use the Bighorners for anyway, right?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
That's pretty cool information. Alright, well, I'm gonna check you out later.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Don't worry, I'm as careful as your beard is fake. Whoa. Easy Pete, everybody. Saltiest man in Goodsprings. Ooh.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive out here?
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Alright, man. Oh, sorry, I got a little turned around.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Alright, man, I can do that. And with that, she gives us a varmint rifle, which is, at this point, not useless compared to some of the other things we have, but we need it in order to take out some of these bottles, which I'm just the worst shot.
That's the right idea. Look down the... Start crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
No, I did not.
I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
And with that, we are supposed to follow Sunny on our way to take out some geckos. I will say that the running speed on this is painfully slow, and the incessant barking of Cheyenne reminds me of Fallout 2. The only thing I want to do more than kill these geckos is tell that dog to shut up. Shut up. That's a good girl. She's a good girl though. She shut up. I just don't like it when dogs are barking during my video. Do you hear her? You're such a bad girl. You're such a bad girl. Too bad you can't kill her for her dog. She's so sweet.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out.
Oh yeah?
A bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
I see. Well, okay then. And you can always skip this tutorial section, but I choose not to. I think it's a humorous illustration about how Sunny Smiles just refuses to do her own work. And the theory that every character in the Fallout series is just some random dupe that no one cares about, that everyone either wants dead and can't kill, or wants them to do their work because they're too lazy to do it themselves. I always forget you don't have to stick with this. You can go with the 9mm pistol, which I prefer for my style. We were supposed to enter vats, but I don't care. What up? You were worthless.
You're getting the hang of it.
Of doing it myself, yeah.
You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Cool, thanks.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with two of us. Come with me.
The thing is, it's already been a couple of minutes in game time. I think they did a fairly good job representing the rolling hills of Nevada. It already had fit into the structure introduced by Fallout 3. Ooh, whoa. Maybe I shouldn't speak so loudly. They get the drop on us. I don't think that was all of them. Was that all of them? It appears to have been all of them. Where's your master, Cheyenne? Where am I supposed to go? And as we wander around the wasteland, where shall we find ourselves? What's in the back of here? She sounds like she's taking care of herself, right? Junk, yunk, and I take a sip from my trusty Vault 13 canteen and explore all the yunk. By the way, if anybody sees anything I missed, for example, if there's some weird Easter egg that I missed here, let me know in the comments below. I'm pretty sure that chick I was supposed to help is very dead at this point. Hey everybody, oh snap, she's alive.
Howdy.
Just barely. Don't worry, I'm not gonna kill her. Wow. What up?
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending
Oh
money for your
yeah,
trouble.
totally
One
exciting.
more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
The most annoying part of this, but yeah, it couldn't hurt.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
And in true Walter White fashion, we shall cook us up some healing powder. You know what I'm saying? All I have to do is go procure the elements. Oh, right. Find the road here, and then we have to go up to the school. Ah, excellent. Ooh. Our first wacky wasteland. This is a reference to the Indiana Jones movie, the Temple of the Crystal Skull Crusade-ish thing, I think, something like that. Temple of the Crystal Skull's Ark, right? Anyway, this is good old Indy. As this is actually what would have happened if he attempted to hide inside of a refrigerator as a nuclear bomb went off. You would be mother clorking destroyed. As we very, very slowly make our way back to Goodsprings, it begins to rain. Which is why every man needs a good hat, which is why it was good that we found that hat. We find the Suave Gambler's hat, which sort of looks like Indiana Jones' hat, but this is not the hat we'll be sticking with for the entire game because, to be perfectly honest with you, I am a strict proponent of not liking this sort of hat. I don't know why, it just doesn't suit me, doesn't fit me. Most of the hats in this game don't fit me, but every man needs a hat. Every man needs a hat. Just ask Eustace from Courage the Cowardly Dog. He'll tell you. So first things first, we're going to make our way to the schoolhouse over here. And we're going to explore that. Because this is where we find our route. This will also be a perfect opportunity to speak to Victor. And maybe go through his stuff. See what he's got. What's going on, man?
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me up, man.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
And how did you even find me out there? There was nobody out there.
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
And how did you know those men were the ones who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
I've never seen a robot like you before, actually, now that I think about it.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
I think I will do. How did you end up here?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd.
H&H Tool Company.
It's a right piece from town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Alright. You have a good night.
Happy trails!
I'm just gonna go in here because you're a robot with no rights. And what do you have in here? Fairly cozy for a machine. Why a machine would need these kind of amenities, I'll never know. But we do see some scrap electronics, so I guess that makes sense. Was that the only thing in here? Was that ammo box? Everybody let me know if I missed anything. I don't think I did though. Because look at this. This is just so bare bones. There's nothing in here. But the scrap metal could come in handy later. I'm gonna come back and get the rest of it when I determine a purpose for it. And we come to our destination, the schoolhouse. But first we're gonna check this place out. What's over here? Ah! Ah! Bugs! No lie, I really don't like praying mantises. They are the creepiest things on this face, on the face of this earth. They're the creepiest things on this face, that's to be sure. As we approach the schoolhouse, we find Xander root that we can pick up. You can pick up one, but I pick up all three so we can make multiple healing powders later. Now it's very easy, especially early on in the game, to get swarmed by these guys. That's why I recommend if you come up here and you start getting swarmed, just jump right over them. They're very tiny. Each one of these guys gives you a mantis foreleg, which you can then savagely rip off of their corpse. Which is as gross as it is satisfying. As a reward for your exploration, you can get stuff from this footlocker. I just got a bottle cap. You can get the Programmer's Digest right there. You can also get this bobby pin in here. And if you have the skill, you can hack this terminal. Lockout imminent. What do I look like to you? Oh, locked out, son. Oh, that's lame. It looks like we're not going to be able to get into this terminal because I suck. Because my lockpicking skill is too low, we might be able to come back to this maybe it's a little later. But first we should go through some of this and just see if we can find a key. But I suspect the odds of us finding a key for that with such low perception might not be a possibility. Lots of this I just simply don't care about. I mostly came for that stuff in the safe there, but I kind of screwed that up, so we're gonna leave Goodsprings here and go get our Brock flower. Ah, it's my mortal enemy. The fence. Alright, alright, alright. And here we approach this small, lonesome hill, pistol ready to destroy this frickin' bark scorpion. Or miss many times. Oh man, that was one heck of a fight. Look at that guy. He's huge, right? No, not really, no. But this place is swarming with boat flies, so be prepared to take a couple of these guys out. And if you're me, you're gonna run out of ammunition because you're a really, really, really terrible shot. Luckily, because of the DLC, we still have a weathered 10mm pistol, which we then use to hurl many velocity shard things at our enemies. Guns! Because that is for Nancy's. Unnecessary. Alright, and now we have our Brock flower. By the way, here in the Goodsprings cemetery is where we were shot right in the head. We can find some distinctive cigarette butts marking location where Benny was smoking. Right here. I like to take them because I'm weird. We can also see references to things that I don't quite understand, to bands that I don't care about, like Jay Frenzel over here, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And we do not have a shovel, so let's go find one. Interesting. Now, I could have sworn there was a shovel here. It makes sense that it would be here, right? Oh, right here. Snow globe. You have found a limited edition Mojave landmark snow globe. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. I don't know anybody who's gonna take any of this crap, but sure, I'll collect them if you say so. As I'm getting seasick dealing with this, I will come back here because I do not have a shovel, and there's supposed to be a shovel here. Most of you who are still tuned in probably are laughing at me because you know where the shovel is. Can you tell me where the shovel is? Point, click on your screen. Ha 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 ha. Moving on. Low perception. Or maybe it's low intelligence because there really isn't supposed to be one here. Either way. We now need to make our way back to Sunny Smiles. Is so stoically running like a post-apocalyptic Forrest Gump. By the way, for those of you wondering, am I going to walk to every single location? No, I'm going to fast travel to a bunch of those locations. If a trip is too long or if nothing interesting happens on a trip from one place to another, I might just simply cut that out. Sometimes I will walk all the way from one place to another, because that's half the adventure of Fallout. But rest assured, I will do my best to make sure nothing is boring. And if anything is, just let me know. I'll cut that out. I'll add something to it. I'll insert a clown on a tricycle. Anything to make the dog bite. Oh. Oh, yeah. You guys digging that, Fallout parkour right there? Falcor. Like Falcor. Ha! Somebody's an alcoholic. Hello. This is creepy. Campfire, maybe some rednecks here? Well, I'm just gonna get out of here before it gets a little too deliverance for me. Oh, hey, there you are. What's going on, Sonny?
What you got? Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder.
Yeah, hook it up.
Over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Alright. So let's do this. Okay.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how.
Yeah?
Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started.
I mean, it should
I'm
be.
heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Alright. Thank you, Sunny Smiles. That completes the second episode, which is the tutorial for Sunny Smiles over here. I mean, if anybody's wondering, this guy over here is just the companion to the lady that we saved from the geckos. So let's talk to him real quick.
Hello? Can you
Barton Thorne. Yeah, what's up, buddy?
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die.
Alright, where is she?
Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail.
I'll see what I can do.
You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
Yeah, bye. And thank you everyone for tuning in. I am your host, Blackshirt. Thank you for... Whoa. What is this? Oh. Yeah, no, finished. Travel onward. Yeah, we're done here. Thank you for tuning in on this next episode. We are going to be heading back to the town of Goodsprings to finish up the quests there. I really hope to see you next time. Please like, share, leave any comments in the comments below. I will not respond to them if you tell me to eat a brick. So if you have any suggestions though, please let me know. If you have any constructive criticism, if you're bragging about your own YouTube channel or anything like that, I will not listen. I will, however, listen to the constructive criticism, or if you have any suggestions for me. If you have any suggestions for videos, go ahead and give me that too. And as always, please have a pleasant night. And as we approach Goodsprings, I would like to tell you good night.